The Super Bowl just wrapped up, and we have a winner tonight. The Seahawks took the lead and never looked back as they win Super Bowl 60. Good evening. I'm Cleidra Rhodes.
And I'm Nick Canizales. This is a huge deal for the Seattle Seahawks, who win their second Super Bowl title. Let's get right to the 409 sports team, Brandon Roddy and Holden Pepper, to break down that big matchup. Guys?
Yeah, congratulations to the Seahawks. They came into this season with 60 to 1 odds of winning the Super Bowl.
And, of course, now world champions. That includes Sam Darnold, who's been the journeyman quarterback across the NFL. Brandon, I wanted to talk about this defense for Seattle, this dark side defense for Seattle. 6 3-and-outs for New England, 6 sacks on Drake May, 8 tackles for loss for the dark side defense. From the defense perspective, what kind of performance does that look like to your defensive eyes?
Well, I think it's a combination of things. First of all, you know, they played great all season. They had the best scoring defense all year. But I think that combined with Drake May's inexperience. You know, it's only his second year in the league, and while there have been some success with second-year quarterbacks like Kurt Warner, Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger, and Russell Wilson, all those guys won Super Bowls in their second year, but, you know, you need a lot more help, and Drake May did not have as much help. And I think the Seahawks sent a lot of different looks at him, and when you have that kind of experience like what Sam Darnold has with playing in 5 different teams and being able to see different defenses, you're able to break those things down a little bit better.
Now, New England, this is interesting. New England made it to Seattle's 44 in the first drive, but then they never even sniffed midfield until their touchdown drive to begin the fourth quarter when it was already 19-0. That kind of dominance is incredible. It speaks volumes.
Yeah. Well, you know, we talked about that before the game. When you have 2 really good defenses, you're going to end up canceling out the offense, and you're going to look at the third aspect of it, which is the special teams. You know, Seahawks got their kicker together. I think he had a Super Bowl record with, was it 5 for 5 in field goals tonight? But when the defense is playing well and you're able to get the offense off the field, that means the opposing team's defense is out there a lot more. They're going to get all winded, and you're going to be able to put up more points in the second half, which is what the Seahawks ended up doing.
It was just an incredible all-around Super Bowl. Seahawks, I mean, they really never look back. That was one of the most incredible and dominant performances. It just seems like every time Seattle gets a pretty good defense on their hands, they end up with a Lombardi trophy in the other. I mean, it's a really impressive thing to watch for sure.
It is, and they have done this before with a really good defense. And there was actually a guy who played on that really good defense, a former Seattle Seahawk, who was back in the spotlight. This time he was off the field.
Orange native Earl Thomas III. Invited to speak to fans at the Super Bowl panel. Thomas was part, of course, like we talked about, that Legion of Boom from 2010 to 2018 and winning, of course, Super Bowl 48.
Yeah, it's crazy. He was there. You mentioned special teams. Myers, 5 field goals, set an NFL record that the most points in a single season, including the postseason. That was pretty wild, though. Yeah. I did not think that was going to happen. I picked Seattle to win, but not like that.
That defense is incredible. But you could speak to Earl Thomas talking about some of that defense.
Well, yeah, that, and I enjoyed the halftime show. Nobody said anything about that. Bad Bunny's performance was amazing.
I really liked it.
Yeah, Lady Gaga was out there too.
And Gaga was
Ricky
there.
Martin.
Cardi B.
Yeah, man, that was cool. That was a throwback. That was a really good throwback.
Yeah, the game was awesome too. All of it was a great time.
It was.